Predictably Irrational, The Hidden Forces That Shape Our Decisions, by Dan Ariely is a captivating exploration of the various irrational behaviors that influence human decision-making. Ariely, a behavioral economist, takes readers on a journey through a series of experiments and real-world examples to shed light on the predictable patterns of irrationality that govern our choices. Below is a comprehensive summary of the key concepts and insights from Predictably Irrational. Introduction: The Puzzle of Irrationality. Ariely begins by posing a fundamental question: why do we make irrational decisions? He challenges the traditional economic assumption of rational decision-making and introduces the concept of predictable irrationality. The stage is set for an exploration of the hidden forces that shape our decisions and the systematic biases that lead us astray. The cost of zero cost, the influence of free. The first chapter delves into the psychological impact of free. Ariely explores how the allure of getting something for free often leads to irrational behavior, as individuals make choices based on the emotional appeal of zero cost rather than objective value. The concept of zero cost becomes a lens through which to understand decision-making biases related to pricing and perceived value. The influence of relativity, decisions in context. Ariely introduces the relativity principle, emphasizing that our decisions are often influenced by the context in which they are presented. Through experiments and anecdotes, he illustrates how people make choices based on relative rather than absolute value. The concept of relativity becomes a key theme, highlighting the impact of comparisons on decision-making. The power of anchoring, setting the reference point. Anchoring, the cognitive bias, where an initial reference point influences subsequent decisions, takes center stage in this chapter. Ariely explores how arbitrary numbers, even when unrelated to the decision at hand, can anchor individuals and sway their judgments. The anchoring effect serves as a powerful force shaping our perceptions and choices. Expectations, norms, and social influences, the role of others. Ariely delves into the influence of expectations, norms, and social dynamics on decision-making. Through experiments, he demonstrates how our behavior is often guided by social context and the desire to conform. The impact of social norms on our choices becomes apparent, highlighting the interplay between individual decision-making and the broader social environment. The high price of ownership, the endowment effect. The endowment effect, where individuals assign higher value to what they own, is explored in this chapter. Ariely investigates how the mere act of ownership leads to an emotional attachment that distorts perceptions of value. The psychological phenomenon of loss aversion is introduced, explaining why people are reluctant to part with what they own, even when it makes economic sense. Keeping doors open, the fear of closing options. Ariely delves into the fear of commitment and the reluctance to close doors on potential opportunities. The concept of optionality, the perceived value of having choices open, is examined through experiments and real-world scenarios. The fear of closing options becomes a powerful driver of decision-making, influencing behavior in domains ranging from personal relationships to consumer choices. The effect of expectations, the power of placebos. Ariely explores the placebo effect and the impact of expectations on our experiences. Through experiments, he demonstrates how our beliefs and expectations can significantly influence outcomes, even in the absence of objective efficacy. The chapter sheds light on the psychological mechanisms behind the placebo effect and the role of belief in shaping our reality. The influence of arousal, decisions under emotional states. Ariely investigates the impact of emotional arousal on decision-making. He explores how heightened emotional states, such as arousal or stress, can lead to impulsive and irrational choices. The concept of hot states versus cold states becomes a central theme, providing insights into the factors that contribute to decision-making under emotional influence. The context of self-control, battling temptations. This chapter delves into the challenges of self-control and the dynamic nature of decision-making in various contexts. Ariely examines how environmental cues and the framing of choices can significantly impact individuals' ability to resist temptations. The interplay between short-term desires and long-term goals is explored, offering practical insights into overcoming self-control challenges. The influence of expectations, the role of money. Aureli explores the relationship between expectations and monetary incentives. Contrary to traditional economic assumptions, he presents evidence that higher monetary rewards do not always lead to better performance. The chapter challenges the simplistic view that financial incentives are universally effective motivators, introducing the nuances of human behavior in response to varying expectations. The adaptation of hedonic treadmill, seeking happiness. Aureli examines the concept of hedonic adaptation, where individuals quickly adjust to changes in their circumstances, whether positive or negative. The pursuit of happiness is explored through the lens of adaptation, revealing the limits of material acquisitions in contributing to long-term well-being. The chapter emphasizes the importance of understanding the nature of happiness for informed decision-making. The long tail of free, the impact of online commerce. Aureli applies the principles discussed earlier to the context of online commerce, exploring how the availability of choices and the allure of free impact consumer behavior in the digital age. He discusses the challenges and opportunities presented by the vast array of options available online and how businesses can leverage the psychology of decision-making to influence customer choices. Aureli's personal journey, reflections on burn injuries. The book concludes with a personal reflection by Aureli on his experience recovering from severe burn injuries. He shares how his personal ordeal provided valuable insights into the psychological aspects of pain, decision-making under duress, and the importance of empathy in understanding human behavior. The concluding chapter brings a human touch to the exploration of irrationality, underscoring the relevance of behavioral economics in real-life situations. Conclusion: the unraveling tapestry of human irrationality. In conclusion, Predictably Irrational provides a fascinating exploration of the myriad ways in which human decision-making deviates from rationality. Dan Aureli's engaging narrative, supported by a wealth of experiments and real-world examples, unveils the hidden forces that shape our choices. From the allure of free to the impact of social influences, the book offers a comprehensive examination of predictable patterns of irrational behavior. Predictably Irrational stands as a thought-provoking journey into the complexities of the human mind, challenging traditional economic models and providing valuable insights for understanding and navigating the irrational forces that govern our decisions.